afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the European Higher Education Fair 2023 Study in Europe talk show series. I am Gienta Sally, a member of the organizing team, and I'm delighted to be your moderator in auditorium today. This is going to be the last series, to be honest. But of course, on this last session, this is going to be like specifically for you want to aspire or pursue master's business administration, management, or are considering bachelor's and master programs related to law, economics, cultural studies, and social sciences. Now we are here to connect you with the right institution and also the relevant speakers who can help shape your future, whether it's in Germany or maybe in the Netherlands. Of course, we want to hear your questions and you can easily share them in the chat and we will address them during the Q&A session later. And do not forget, you still have a chance to visit the virtual booth today that will be available until 6 p.m. Okay, without further ado, I would like to invite the speakers, the representative from Europa University Viadrina Frankfurt in Germany, and also Maastricht School of Management in Netherlands, and also TIAS School for Business and Society that is located in Tilburg. And we also have Hong and also Ava and also Alina. Seems familiar, to be honest. Thank you so much for joining us today. Well, how are you guys? Good morning, good afternoon. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi, Hong.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Alina.
You can just call me Haipei. Haipei is actually the first name. That's fine.
Oh, Haipei. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I will call you Haipei. Okay, how are you today, guys?
Pretty good. Yeah, exciting
Excited?
for this tech show. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Sorry, Haipei?
No, just to say hi and fine also.
All right. Yes. Okay. Today, of course, for those who really want to know about studying business in Central European, of course, we have three representatives from three universities from Germany and also Netherlands. And of course, I'm going to start deliver questions to you guys, and then I will give a floor and you can answer, or even though you can elaborate better, so the audience can have a more understanding about your program and also your campus. Okay, the first questions, as we know, Central Europe is gaining prominence in business education. So could you please share with us an innovative feature or recent development in your business programs or your programs that reflects the evolving business landscape in this region and provide a distinct advantage also to students, especially international students or Indonesian. So I'm going to give the first floor to Alina from the Maastricht School of Management. Please, Alina, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you, Sally.
Yes.
Well, definitely there is a lot of development, new trends appear every year. For us, we do have quite a lot of new projects and new things we are doing to keep up with the market, let's say. The biggest one is that we are actually launching a new program, one of our MBA programs that was also offered online. Now, after post-pandemic, we are offering it in a more flexible setting. So then we do have Zoom sessions. We do have a new platform, so we use a lot of AI, but people can feel the classroom experience a bit more than for a normal online program. When it comes to the on-campus program, we put a lot of focus on digital economy, on data science, so I would say redesigning the curriculum in a way that is aligned with the job market right now and what companies are doing and are using in-house.
Okay, thank you so much. And over to you, Happy.
Yes,
Please,
hi.
the floor is yours.
Yes, I actually would like to mention first our location first. As you can see from my Zoom background, this is actually Frankfurt Oder.
Yeah.
To many people in the audience, perhaps you don't know that there are two cities called Frankfurt in Germany. There's this one, Frankfurt am Main, the one with the international airport, and we are the one in the bigger region, Berlin-Brandenburg, which is directly near the German capital on the Polish border. As you can see on my Zoom background, the river is Oder, and the south side, the bottom side of the river is Frankfurt Oder, and the west side, and the east side of the river, which is the top side of the picture, is the partner city Słubice in Poland. So we are living, the university is a very big part of the city, and we are at a quite international point. We also have buildings on the other side of the river on the Polish side. So it's actually a quite interesting location. And in this context, we, for example, have the Viadrina Center Odors in Motion. I'm sending this link in chat. This is a project. And we also have this Center for Interdisciplinary Polish Studies. Coming the second link. So this is a very interesting point, and also an interesting place. For me, myself, as Chinese, as a non-EU citizen, I do envy my students to have this opportunity to, in this twin city, to cross the border every day. There's a Schengen agreement. You don't have the border check. It's unlike some countries, your country is your country, other countries, other country. And we also have many. So Berlin, for example, is a center for the startups, and the Tesla Gigafactory Europe is, for example, in our state, of the state Brandenburg, and many students, also citizens of the city, do look for their chances at bigger companies.
Okay, thank you so much, Happy. And over to Eva from TIAS Business School, is located in Tilburg. Please, can you share with us?
Yeah, but before I jump into the topic, I also want to mention about the location, because starting from 2020, we moved our programs to Utrecht campus. So both our MSCB and MBA program, they're now in Utrecht city. That's the fourth biggest city. So we do have the campus in Tilburg, but most of the time our international students, they spend in Utrecht. So back to the topic, about the innovative features and the recent development. So I do believe, for TIAS, at TIAS, we have a strong focus on business sustainability. So I do believe it's a big topic in the international level. So we help our students to, for example, for marketing, how to include these concepts in marketing way, and also how to include these concepts in finance way. So it's like a DNA at TIAS. You will learn that through every module, through every part, and then in the end, you will put into practice. So that's how we help our students to get to ready for the job market, or to the world, actually. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Of course, we are also wondering, the business studies often required hands-on experience, what I would say like project-based learning. And we are curious about how do your programs facilitate, for example, like internships, cross-border business projects, or industry collaboration that expose students to the dynamic Central European business environment, particularly in Germany, or maybe in the Netherlands, or maybe any other countries in EU. So I would like to hear, of course, about this topic, and I will give this floor to Happy. Please, Happy.
Yes, thank you, Sally. as I mentioned before, we are quite near the German capital, where is the biggest city in Germany, Berlin, with 3 million people. So our students, when they get here, they all get a student ID card, and in that card is also quite worth mentioning a semester ticket included for the region Berlin and Brandenburg, so they can travel not only in the city for free, but also in the state, and also go to Berlin, and that's how our student travel. They get internships most probably in the biggest city in Berlin, and some students even choose to live in Berlin and to commute between the two cities. I mentioned two projects I sent in the link. That's what we do. And bigger companies like Google, they also would like to recruit students from our programs, the International Business Administration, for example, and our students are doing quite well through this program. So if you look at the CHE ranking, we are actually among the top for the business majors. And as a relative smaller university, we do have the advantage that you can get advice from the professors, from the teachers quite easily. And for example, you write an exam, you even get a one-to-one, a face-to-face opportunity to look at the exam, to look at the mistakes, why you get this score. That's not an opportunity people usually get. Yes, that's some points I'd like to mention. Thank you, Sally.
Okay, thank you so much, Haipei. And Ava, how about in TIAS Business School?
Yes, we actually provide lots of support. The first thing is like the student clubs. So at TIAS, we have several student clubs. They can decide to join or not. One of the club is student consultancy, TIAS student consultancy. So if they join that club, they will do lots of case studies besides the class, besides the class room time. So that's one of the way. And another way is at TIAS, besides of academic learning, actually we do offer career development program. So in that, student will need to participate, and actually it's mandatory to join. They cannot skip that. They need to join they need to take the workshop, for example, CV, motivation letter, interview skill, blah blah blah. And I do think the most important thing is business culture, because the culture in Netherlands is totally different than in Asia. So how to do the handshake, how to write a resume in Dutch style, and also you will need to practice on that a lot. And that's the second way, through lots of workshops from the support from our career consultants. And the third one is somewhere in spring, between April to May, TIAS, we will host the TIAS Company Day to invite the company with job vacancy or internship available. So from the beginning of the program until the spring, you will practice a lot. And then on TIAS Company Day, you will just give a shot. Like you prepare your resume, you prepare your motivation letter, and then just do a quick talk with the interviewer. Yeah, so that's the third way. And the fourth way is a few of our lecturers or the professors, actually they are coming from the industries, not only the academic part. So they have their connection and also the knowledge of how is the business works in real life. So I think at TIAS you will not only learn the academic part, but you will also, I think 60% of your learning is from the real world. Yeah, so that's it. That's how you can move to the job market quickly with TIAS help.
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for the comprehensive explanation. So, what I would say, like, it is not only for preparing them in the personal development skills, but also they can learn more about the real world cases or the experience later after they're finished from TIAS or maybe from HEPE, from Viadrina University. Okay, and then over to Alina from the Maastricht School of Management. Do you
Yes,
want to
thank
share with
you.
us?
Yes, definitely.
Please.
I did hear some similar ideas. Of course, I can describe a bit what we offer at the moment. Normally, we don't have the problem-based learning. We have actually the case-based learning methodology, which means that
Okay.
the majority of our programs are very practical. And
Yeah.
the way the program is designed is the student gets this practical skill that when he graduates, they can apply it in the corporate world. So in the case-based learning methodology, we have a lot of case studies, we have a lot of company visits. We are also located between like 10 minutes away from Belgium and 20 minutes away from Germany. So we do have company visits in the Netherlands, in Belgium, in Germany, and so on. So the students get a chance to practice maybe on a sustainability project, or it can be anything with the companies themselves. So then that is quite nice. During the classrooms, imagine a classroom of 30 students and 15 to 20 are from different nationalities and they come from different backgrounds. So then in the classroom, they get a chance to do case studies and group projects. And there are so many ideas and different personalities and different cultures. And that is we think that is a great way to learn. So this is the first part. And then we do have the career and personal development track. It's a 1 year. It's not mandatory, but all our students want to take it, basically because we do have a lot of career workshop presentation skills. We do have CV assessment, so we help you develop your CV, and we have this project called the CV book, in which we put all the CVs from our students and we send them to all the companies we work with. So then we open the door to that networking and job opportunity. We have mock interviews, personality tests, and all these things to develop soft skills as well, and to go in the Dutch job market for those who want to stay in, who want an international career. So there are quite a lot of different activities, and of course we do have corporate week. You have a whole week in which companies come and present their job in the company, and then you can network and you can develop, expand that more and more. Yeah, that's a bit in a nutshell.
Okay, thank you so much, Alina. Case-based learning. I get the point from your explanations, especially in Maastricht School of Management. Okay, as far as I know, Central Europe also offers a unique business ecosystem, and maybe we want to know about, can you highlight a specific program, specific or specialty, or maybe popular programs or course or project that allows students, international students, to explore the region's distinctive business sectors and market dynamics, so they can really have a better understanding on how they can run a business, or maybe they can have engaged work for any other companies, corporate, startup, and it's maybe like in the location of the European countries. So I was really wondering, and I want to know more from Ava from the TIAS Business School, please.
Yes, about, of course, it's an ecosystem, right? So, and we do agree about this concept. And then at TIAS, actually, we welcome students from different backgrounds. So for both business and non-business, everyone should work together. And then to bring up more ideas. And in this way, for example, for our MBA program, it's designed for fresh grads or young professionals, since they have very limited work experience. So we offer is more like a general management, but with specialization in stage 2. So for fresh graduate or young professional, they can choose their specialization either in marketing, finance, business analytics, or change management. Yeah. And then they have their focus to start their career internationally. Yeah. And for our MBA program, it's designed for those who were experienced more than 3 years. So for them, they already have some experience already, right? So what they do is they will do the team consultancy project at the end. So they will have lots of, for example, business cases with lots of work group discussion, and then to bring out the outcome. So in that way, we focus on we take 2 different approaches, and then that will be suitable for these 2 types of group. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Eva. So the students can choose which one, the expertise that they want to good at it, like maybe marketing or business development and vice versa.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about in Maastricht School of Management, Alina?
Well, we do have for our MBA program something similar. We have the possibility to choose an expertise track, and also the final project can be either a business plan, consultancy project, or research project, depending on the career goals. Other than that, we integrated in the curriculum all the how do I say it, possibility to practice it. So a lot of students come with a business in mind. They say, by the time when I finish this program, I will have the knowledge and the skills to start my own business. So they already have the idea. And during the program, they study entrepreneurship and also anything that has to do with business, but with a managerial focus, with the entrepreneurship focus. So I would even add to that the curriculum is very well designed to support people that want to explore different industries, different markets, and jobs.
Okay, thank you, Alina. And over to Haipei. Please, the voice is yours.
Here at the Viadrina, we have, for example, the exchange options at our IBA program, International Business Administration. It is actually mandatory to have exchange semesters with other universities. Perhaps you've heard of Erasmus. We have many partner universities in Erasmus, and students are required, our IBA students, to have exchange semesters to other universities. This is actually also quite a good opportunity to open your horizon and also financially quite attractive. If you want to study at a US university, you might to pay a very high fee, but if you go there as an exchange student from our university, you only need to stay registered. And at our university, as a public university in Germany, we don't have tuition. There's no tuition at all. There's only like a semester contribution, which is around 360 euros for a semester. So this is offers you an opportunity to go abroad, not only to stay in Germany, and also we have some double degree programs with Poland, our neighboring countries, and France.
Okay, thank you, Haipei. Well, we also want to know about, when you decide to study in a master business administration or maybe specific economics and any others programs. So of course, everyone's is looking for, is there any scholarship at your campus? So can you share with us or maybe describe a little bit the specialized scholarship that you have at your institution, and then what kind of the opportunities that for international students can apply? Are there full scholarship or maybe partial scholarship, so they have a better understanding on how they can prepare in terms of the tuition fee or maybe any other financing things that related to their living expenses in the in Germany or maybe in the Netherlands. So I would like to know from Haipei, from the Viadrina University.
Yes,
Yeah.
as I just said, there's no tuition in many German universities. So as because we are a public university, so the living cost is actually quite low, especially in Frankfurt Oder, because many people want to live in Berlin. That gives us a very good opportunity, and I think the rent is around only 300 euros if you live in student dormitory. It's like an all-in-one rent. If you look at some mega cities, this is quite an attractive price. And what you spend as a student here per month, maybe 500 to 800 euros. And since there's no tuition, all you need is actually for living costs. I'm sending a link here right now to the scholarships. You can find some. We do have scholarships, startup scholarships, for first year students, motivation scholarships, scholarships from companies from Germany also. For those who are interested to study in Germany, you've heard that at the visa application process, you have to have a so-called locked bank account to prove that you have, I think right now, at least 11,000 euros locked in that account, and a certain amount of money will be released to you, to the students, every month. This is just a requirement from the government for the visa process. Here at Frankfurt Oder, if you have that, this is your money. This is just to prove that you have that money and you can get the visa. But actually, here at Frankfurt Oder, if you have this account, there will be money left. Actually, you don't need this amount of money for a whole year. We know that some German university charge international students, charge non-EU students a student fee. That's not our case. That's not in our state. We, as a public university, there's no tuition. You only pay a semester fee for about 360 euros per semester. And in this fee, the 200 euro is for the semester ticket for you to travel freely in the city and also to other states, for example, Berlin. So I think the financial part is quite a good news for many students.
Yeah, quite handy as well, because no more tuition fee, but you need to prepare a budget for your living and also the semester fee as well, like you mentioned, Haipei. Okay, and over to Alina. And how about in MSM as well, in the Maastricht, beautiful city?
Yes, thank you. Yes, we do have tuition fees, but we do also have scholarship opportunities of up to 40% of those tuition fees. And normally there is a high range of scholarships that we can offer, especially to non-Europeans. So then normally how it works is that you send me your CV, and I can, according to your background, I can advise on certain scholarships. And we always like to say that the more scholarship you apply for, the better the chance you get a maximum of 40% discount. And normally the scholarships are offered. Of course, we do have the academic excellence offers on the grades, but we also have scholarships like SDG Changemaker offered on sustainability projects that you had. If you ever did volunteer work, then you can apply for a scholarship. If your family has a business or you already have a business, then you can apply. And we do have one that is quite special. It's called the Dean's Development Fund, and it's awarded for Indonesia per se. So we have special scholarship for Indonesia, just because your country of residence and nationality are in Indonesia. We offer that, so you can come to the Netherlands and continue your education. So let me know in case you want to in case you want me to look at your CV, just contact me, and I am happy to do that.
Okay, thank you so much. So there is a CV review, so Alina can help you with scholarship that fit or suitable for you. Okay, and back to Alpha from the TS Business School, please.
Yes. Actually, I think we're in the similar process with Maastricht School of Management. So at TIAS, we don't have full scholarship. We do offer lots of like the partial tuition fee, partial scholarship in form of partial tuition fee waiver. And the process is the student or the applicants, they need to apply together with the admission. And you need to go through the online application and also pass the test, of course. And at the end, you also need to pass the interview. And then our admission board will decide how much, whether you will be granted or how much you will be granted. And also similar to Elena is around 40% and also first come, first serve basis. So start your application earlier, then you might get the chance to have higher amount of scholarship. And as for the as for the living expenses, I do think I can speak for Elena as well. So right now in the Netherlands, housing is a big issue.
Yeah.
So you start your application earlier, then we will support in your housing hunting journey. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, you need to find a place by yourself. So at this moment, if you would like to apply for any Dutch institute, please, apply it as early as possible. Right, Elena?
Yeah, very good point.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the good hint, Yeah, I'm like it's going to be like more handy, but so the audience can be prepared like in the early stage. So when you decide to study in the Netherlands, especially to find the accommodation, it's quite a little bit challenging. But as long as it came into the preparation, I 100% can be solved. All right. Okay. There is a Q&A sessions. Of course, we have 2-3 questions and even more that they want to know about more information about the university. Okay, so I'm going to read the first question from Andi in Surabaya in the Java Island. So if I've just graduated from the engineering bachelor program, would it be possible that I can join the MBA either in TIAS, MSM, or also in the Viadrina? And is there any kind of like specific requirement, for example, pre-master, as part of your requirements from your institution? That's on the questions. Maybe I would like to hear from Alina.
Yes, thank you for your question, Andy. When applying for the full-time MBA, we generally welcome people with all backgrounds. So you don't need necessarily a pre-master, you need a bachelor's degree and minimum 3 years of work experience, full-time work experience. So if you have internships mostly and so on, it might be that you need to get that experience to apply. But if you have this, you might need a language test in case if you studied in English previously, then you are exempt. Otherwise, we will need to see an IELTS, TOEFL, and so on test when you apply. And normally with business schools, they also ask for GMAT or GRE. For us, the process is a bit simplified. If you have GMAT, GRE, we accept it, but we do have our own leveling courses. So the moment you are admitted in the MBA program, then you can do the leveling courses. It's for free, and it's quite similar to the GMAT and the GRE, but you don't need to spend extra time and money on the GMAT.
Okay, thank you so much, Alina. And how about in TIAS, Ava? And how you perceive this kind of situation?
Yeah. I mean, at TIAS is pretty much similar with Maastricht. So, in order to apply for our MBA, you also need to have at least 3 years of work experience. However, if Andy race, if he just graduated from his bachelor and from engineer, I will recommend him to go for our MSCB, Master of Science in Business Administration. that's designed for fresh graduate or young professional who wants to probably change their career from non-business to business, just like me. Actually, I studied in science before, and then I took my master. I take MSc BA at TIAS. So in that 1 year study, for example, Andy, he can choose his specialization: marketing, finance, business analytics, or change management. So also 1 year, but just MSc BA, not MBA. And what else? Oh, the requirements. So he just since he's got the bachelor degree already, and then he will need to complete the language test. Either else needs to be the overall needs to be above 6.5 or the TOEFL IBT above 90, and then he can choose to take GMAT or GRE, or we also offer our own capacity test. It's free, and then you can take it in your mother tongue, Bahasa Indonesia, I guess. Yeah. So that will be the requirement. Yeah, and then of course after the online application, and then we will take the interview. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the process.
Thank you, Angela. All right, and the last for Happy.
Yes,
Can you share with us?
In this context, the Viadrina does not have an MBA program in this context. What we have are degree-seeking programs like our IBA, not only as bachelor, but also as master, our International Business Administration program. We have three faculties: the Faculty of Law, Faculty of Business Administration and Economics, and Faculty of Social and Cultural Science. We do not have engineering. So if you are interested in the master program of our International Business Administration, I suggest that you check at our program first at the website, and if you make the application, our colleague will look into that. It really depends on the case.
Okay, thank you, Happy. All right, so I think because there's so many questions and we do at a limited time, we almost near end of the session. But however, if they still want to reach you, I believe that they are able to visit the virtual booth today, especially for our audience, and also meet in person with the representative from TIAS, Maastricht School of Management, also from Viadrina University Frankfurt, Oder, right? Okay, so to wrap up this session, we would like to hear from you guys. This is like a briefly words how you can encourage the audience and also the international students, Indonesian, to come to your booth and can share, or maybe you can help what exactly their needs, or maybe it's going to be like a direct consultation that they are able to consider your program and also your universities to pursue bachelor, master, or maybe any other programs that you have. So I'm going to give this first floor to Alina from Maastricht School of Management, please.
Yes, definitely. Well, first of all, thank you all for joining today. It was lovely to be in this talk show. Also, if you have any questions about the Netherlands, about Maastricht, about Maastricht School of Management, please don't hesitate to contact me. We always give a personalized touch in the way we communicate, so we can always have a Zoom call. We can always chat. I can put you in contact with other alumni from Indonesia. We have a lot of Indonesian students that finished MSM with very beautiful life stories. So I am happy to connect you with that, so you can get a better image of what it is like to come to the Netherlands and study in Maastricht. So I'm looking forward to meeting you all. Also, we have representatives from MSM at the fairs, EHEF fairs, in most of the locations. So then if you see us, don't hesitate to get in touch with my colleagues. Fun fact, they do speak Indonesian. One is Indonesian and the other one did live in Indonesia. So they love being there. They love chatting with people. So then don't hesitate to ask as many questions as you want. They're also from admissions and education officers, so they can give you a better picture of what it is like to what MSM means in that sense.
Okay,
Thank
yeah,
you.
more convenience into the direct consultation with the mother tongue, but also English can be also the alternative as option as well. Okay, and back to Eva from TIAS Business School, please.
Yes, so it's also similar with Maastricht. So we also provide the personal consultation. So feel free to send your resume, or we can also schedule online consultation session. Or I will be traveling to Jakarta and also will be in Bandung for the EHEF. So welcome to visit my booth or our booth, and then we can discuss in detail about your application plan. And I can also share my experience with you since I graduate from TIAS. Yeah, so I'm alumni. I can share from my perspective, not only as a program advisor, but also like who study there, knows the life there, and then also knows some tricks in finding the jobs there as an international student. So just get in touch with us anytime. Feel free to ask. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So Eva can be really share the honest review about studying in TIAS because Eva itself is an alumna. Okay, and last but not least, Hai Pei from the Viadrina University, please.
I will also be next week in Indonesia. I will be at the fair on the 8th of November in Surabaya and from 11 to 12th November in Jakarta. I do not speak Indonesian, but I actually have some Indonesian blood. I just found out due to this fair, my great-grandfather was born in Indonesia. So yes, actually, my grandfather has 2 half-brothers, but we have no connection. So maybe you are my cousin. Come and check us out. And we can communicate in English, of course, in German, or maybe in Chinese, which is my mother tongue. And we look forward to seeing you at the booth or at the online room. And thank you for the opportunity. And our university, the Viadrina, has this special location, very international location with 2 cities just on the German-Polish border, and we have a huge part of international students at our campus, and we look forward to have more students from Indonesia.
Okay, thank you so much, Hai Pei, Ava, and also Alina for today, sharing the information. I believe that's a very fruitful discussion, talks, and also some kind of the insightful that international students, especially Indonesian, can know more about your organizations. Please note that you can always visit their website, and however, you still have the opportunity as well to visit the on-site education fair, European higher education, that already mentioned with Alina, Eva, and also Hai Pei, that is going to be happen in Jakarta, Bandung, and Surabaya. And please note, this event is free of charge, but the registration is mandatory. So you need to visit virtual.ehef.id. And once again, thank you so much, Hai Pei, Ava, and also Alina. Hope to see you again soon in person in Jakarta, especially. And we wish you the best of luck, especially for our participants today, your exploration of study opportunities in Europe. And see you at the European Higher Education Fair 2023 in Jakarta, Bandung, and Surabaya. All right, have a nice day and bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Thank you. See you.
Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, bye.